Hi and welcome to your practice. This class is all about rotation of the spine, and we're going to come into some deep twists as well. So there will be a few optional poses for this class that has a little bit of a more modified version and a little bit more of an advanced version. So you stick to what you feel comfortable with, and I hope you enjoy your practice. We're going to start in a child's pose. Bring the toes to touch and the knees out wide. Find a really long, tall spine and then start walking forwards, melting the belly between the thighs, reaching the hands towards the front of the mat, dropping the forehead down. Just have a few breaths here to start with. Drawing the breath into the ribs and all the way down into the belly. Feel your hips softening down to the heels as you reach the arms forward, creating length throughout the spine. And just stay here for another 4 or 5 breaths, really deepening the inhales and slowing down the exhales. Take your last full breath here. And then just look up between the hands. We're going to thread the left arm through underneath the right, put the left shoulder on the floor and the left side of your head on the floor. Come up onto your tippy fingers on the right hand and walk them forwards a little bit more so that you can look underneath that right arm. And feel free to close the eyes and just have a few moments here, starting off with a very gentle twist of the upper back. And then plant your right hand down. Bring your left hand forward and then go to the other side. So right hand through, right side of the head down. Walk the left fingertips forward. And take your last breath here. Plant the left hand, stretch both arms forward, coming up onto hands and knees into your tabletop. Moving through a little bit of a deeper twist here. So left hand right underneath your chest. Breath into reach the right arm up into rotation. And then we're going to thread that arm through again, right shoulder and cheek to the floor. Inhale to come up. Exhale, coming through. 2 more times. Breath in to reach. And out to come down. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, right arm through. Stay here this time. Keep the hips over the knees. You can walk the left hand up and over your head. Or if you want to bind behind your back, you can see if you can grab the inner right thigh with your left fingertips. And try to lean back a little bit into that right side so that you can open the chest. Maybe you can look up to the ceiling. So a little bit of a push with the right hand into the floor, or the right arm into the floor. And release the left, reach it up, and bring it down in front of your chest. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. And exhale down, we swap the left arm up, breath in. Coming through with the exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come through. Use the right hand on the floor actively to help yourself into the twist. Push it sideways and coming down. Last time, breath in, reach the left. Exhale, coming through to stay. Now you can walk the hand over your head, or maybe you want to clasp or interlace the hand with your left inner thigh. If you are interlacing, lean over to the left a little bit, push the left arm to the floor, see if you can gaze up towards the ceiling. Find those deep belly breaths again here. And release, reach the right arm to the sky if it was bound behind your back. Place it in front of your chest and then take one last twist with the left arm up. And hands right underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes for your downward facing dog. We're just going to have a few breaths here in our down dog, so feel free to do any movements that feels right for you as you soften into your practice. You might want to walk the heels or shift the hips. Or maybe you just want to stay completely still and notice that stretch of the back body in this position. Take 3 deep breaths here. And then we're gonna walk the feet a little bit closer and wider. So the dog, your down dog, is now short and wide. The legs are about mat width apart, maybe even a little bit off your mat. Again, place the left hand to the center of the mat. Reach the right arm back. See if you can grab a hold of your left foot, either your thigh or your calf, maybe your ankle, and we're gonna twist underneath that left arm, gently pulling on your leg with your right hand. And replace the hands, right hand down, left arm comes up. Grab a hold of the outer right leg somewhere and then give it a pull as you twist and look underneath the right arm this time. And coming back. Keep walking your feet towards the hands. This time place them right underneath your hips for a ragdoll. Bend the knees. You can grab your elbows and sway gently from side to side here. We're going to move into one last twist before we start our flow. So right fingertips to the floor, or if you have a block that might come in handy here. We're going to bend the right knee quite deeply, keep the left leg straight, and then open up the left arm for your twist. And again, here you can bind with that left arm behind your back, find your right inner thigh. Really trying to revolve the chest around as if you want to bring the chest up towards the ceiling. And release that. We go the other way, left fingertips to your mat or another surface of your choice. Bend the left knee, reach the right arm up. And if you want to bind, right hand behind your back, grab your inner left thigh, and then come a little bit deeper into your rotation. And release. Find your forward fold. Bend the knees deeply and just roll up your spine. Really nice and slow. When you get to the top, take an inhale, reach the arms up. Deep breath in. And then draw the hands to heart center as you exhale. Okay, we're going to move into our flow now. So drop the hands, breathe the arms up to the sky. Rotate towards the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. Look after that right hand. Keep going full circle with the arms. Now rotate to the left. Left arm is back, right arm forwards, and then come up to center. Inhale here, we go the other way. Left arm back, right arm forwards. Swing the arms full circle, rotate to the right, and then come up to center. Take a breath in, maybe a little back bend, and then gently fold forwards. Find your halfway lift, breath in. Step back into your high plank, coming forward and down. Lower your body in one piece to the floor. Fingertips out wide in your cobra. For striking cobra, elbows are straight up to the sky. Ripple the spine off the floor. Take a breath in for your cobra. And then the left shoulder comes down, look to the right. Inhale, come back up. Lift the chest, shoulders down. And exhale, right shoulder to the floor and look to the left. One more time each step. Breath in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into your cobra, breath in. Plant, stay up with your chest. Plant the hands this time by your sides. If you want an up dog from here, you can lift the thighs as you stretch the arms. And then come back into your downward facing dog. Take one breath in. And then long breath out. We're going to start with the left leg. So reach the left leg to the sky. Deep breath in. Target curl it forward. Bend the knee. Find the belly and the thigh touching. Bring the knee over to the right elbow. So we are in a rotation here. And then we're going to stretch that leg out to the side. Plant the outer edge of the foot on the floor. Reach the right arm to the sky for a fallen triangle. Holding here for a moment. Maybe you want to reach that right arm overhead for a side stretch. And then place the right hand down. Bring the left leg into your tiger curl again. Flip it around all the way. Place the leg behind you for a wild thing. Now coming into a back bend. Reaching the left arm up and overhead. Now reach the left arm to the sky. Gather your core. See if you can pick up that back leg into your side plank. And then step it forward next to your right hand. We find our crescent lunge here. And we pause for a moment. Shoulders down, long spine. Finding length through the spine, so crown of the head reaches up to the ceiling. Bring the hands to heart center. We're going to come slightly forward on the diagonal. And then twist, right elbow goes to the outside of the left leg. or the left knee. And again, let's see if we can give a push between the right elbow and the left knee to really rotate around our own axis here, looking up towards the ceiling. Now you can stay in this twist as it is, or you can open the arms. Again, if you want to bind, the left hand comes behind your back. Right arm this time comes underneath your left leg, and see if you can hold your own hand underneath your legs. It does help having long arms for this one, I am not gonna lie. But give it a go anyway, see how far you can get. Now keep your twist or your bind. Look down at your front foot. See if you can pour all the weight into your left leg and step the right leg forwards into your chair. Now if you are not in your bind, stay in your chair twist. Otherwise, pick up your left leg in your rotation. Here. Maybe you can stretch that leg out or towards straight. Look towards the left. And then come back down. If you went up, let's take a big step with the right leg back, finding back to our crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn to the back of your mat, find your Skandasana. We're now sitting into the right leg. So in that whole sequence before, just remember, you stop where you feel comfortable, or you challenge yourself as much as you feel like. Falling over is a part of the practice as well. As you can tell, I'm falling over as well, so I'm right there with you. Let's open this Skandasana up. So right fingertips down, left arm to the sky. And then bring the hands to heart center. Let's use our legs, ninja our way to the front of the mat. So push into your right foot, come through your goddess pose, plant your right hand down, reach the left arm up for an easy twist. And let's move the right hand a little bit wider. So maybe it goes off your mat. So you can lean into your right hand and really open up in this rotation here. Reach the left arm overhead and around. Place the hands underneath your shoulders on your mat. Send the left leg back. Find your chaturanga. Maybe the left leg hovers off on your way down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Taking 2 deep breaths here before we move to the other side. Now the right leg is going to come up. Deep breath in as you reach the right leg to the sky. As you tiger curl it forward, belly to thigh, bring the right knee to the left elbow, find a twist, stretch your right leg out, and then come into your fallen triangle, left arm to the sky. And you can reach that left arm up and overhead if you want your side stretch. And place the left hand down, tiger curl your leg in, your right leg in, flip it around, place it behind you, find your wild thing. And we're going to come into our side plank, reach the right arm up, gather your core. See if you can gently pick up your right leg and step it forward, so belly to thigh. Reach the heel towards the hand, place it down, find your wall, your crescent lunge. Couple of breaths here to settle in. And then plant the hands together, bring them down to your heart center. Come forward onto the diagonal and then twist left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Let's give the hands, the palms to push together and the elbow and the knee pushes together. Maybe you can look up past the right elbow. Hands can stay here. Maybe you want to open the hands. Maybe you want to clasp around or bind around that right leg. Now, whichever arm variation you have chosen, look down at your front foot. We're going to step the left leg forward. Left leg comes forward into your chair twist. If you're not coming up into your balance, you stay in your chair twist. Otherwise, start to lift the right leg off the floor with the bind still. Find your balance. Maybe you can stretch your right leg and look sideways. And then bring it in again. Plant it down onto the floor. We step the left leg back again with our twist still intact. And then we release. Crescent lunge. Turn towards the back of your mat. Find your Skandasana into your left leg. Pausing here again, just for a moment. Maybe you want to open the arms. And then hands to heart center. Using your legs here, lift yourself up, come forwards into your easy twist. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. And then hop that left arm further out off your mat so you can lean into your hand and find a bit more of a freer rotation here. And right arm comes forward and plants down onto the mat. Hands under your shoulders, finding your chaturanga, right leg back, maybe it hovers as you move through. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths in here. 1. And 2. Lift the heels, look forward, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. And fold. Coming up to stand, reaching the hands. Hands to heart center. We're going to do that in flow one more time. Don't worry if you can't remember the sequence. I will be here with you the whole way through. And if you mess up, you come back in where you can. Drop the hands. Deep breath in, arms up. Twisting to the right, right arm back, left arm forwards. Full circle. Change sides. Breath in. Exhale to go to the left. Change sides. Breath in, comes forward. Maybe a back bend. And bend the knees to fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, lowering your body all the way to the floor. Fingertips out. Striking cobra. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, right shoulder down. Look to the left. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left shoulder down. One more time each side. Breath in to lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale to lift. Point the hands by your sides and then push back into your downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, breath in. Knee to the right elbow. Send the leg out for a fallen triangle, right arm up, deep breath in. Moving through, come back to your target curl, step behind you, wild thing. Open the heart, breath in. Exhale into your side plank. Left leg steps forward next to your right hand. Crescent lunge. Hands to heart center as you twist to the left. Push into your hands and into your elbow. Look down at your foot. Step the right leg back. If you are doing the balance, you can move into that one now. Stretching the left leg forwards. Placing it back down. And then stepping your right leg back. Inhale for crescent lunge. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Exhale. Breath in to open the arms. Hands and heart center plant. The right hand down to the front of your mat. Find your easy twist. Breath in. And chaturanga as you exhale, coming through. Upward dog. And downward dog. Last round, right leg up, breath in. Target curl, twist, find your fallen triangle, inhale. Exhale, coming through to wild thing. Breath in to open your heart. Side plank, step the right leg forwards and find your inhale in your crescent lunge. Exhale to twist. Inhale to choose your arm variation. And then step your left leg forwards. Stay there for a couple breaths so you can rise up. Stretch your right leg out. Bend it back in and put it down. Left leg steps back. Crescent lunge. Find it. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the back of your mat. Skandasana. Inhale, arms out. And come forward for your easy twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths in your down dog. 1. And 2. Lifting the heels, look forwards, bend the knees to step or jump, halfway lift, and fold. All the way up to stand, reaching the hands, finishing off our flow, hands to heart, center. Close the eyes. Let's just settle in here for a moment. Let your breath slow down with each exhale. Notice how the heartbeat slows down. And then drop the arms, open the eyes. You can shake off your body a little bit. We're moving into a side crow. So I'm going to face you for this one. So I want you to bring the feet all the way together and then just squat down here. So your heels are off the floor. We're going to go to the right side first. So what I do is I plant my hands like this, elbows in, fingertips wide, on my right side, very close to my body. From here, Imagine that the elbows are making a shelf. So they're going to make a shelf like this. And you're going to lift your hips up and put it on the shelf. So I'll lift my hips up. I bend my elbows back to make a shelf. And then I put my right knee on the right arm and my hip on my left arm. So I have double support here for this side crow. And then I have to lean my head forwards to counterbalance the weight of the legs. Maybe you can lift the legs off. If not, just keep trying to lean forwards here. And if you have your balance, you can start to stretch the left leg forwards, the right leg forwards, and the left leg back. Try your variation, couple more rounds. And then bring the legs in if you stretch them out and come down onto your feet. Okay, that was one side. The other one is up. This one might be better, it might be worse. So let's go in with no expectations. Same thing. And if you have a block, I'll tell you this. If you have a block, you can put it on the floor on the highest level and put your head on the block. It just gives you 3 points of contact with the floor, which can be quite supportive if this feels a bit unstable. Hands down, lift the hips, put it on the platform, lean the shoulders and the head forwards a lot until the legs can just float off the floor. If you have your balance, you can start to stretch, left leg forward, right leg back. A few moments to keep trying or a few moments to hold. And then come back with the legs to the floor. Whew, let's just sit down on the mat, backs of the hands down onto the floor. So we're stretching out the wrists. You might want to sway a little bit side to side here. Now the good news is it's stretching time. It is stretching time, finally. Shake out your hands. And then just swing the legs around, come to sit. Before we come all the way down into our stretches, I have a little bonus core engagement exercise for you. So stay with me, arms reaches, legs comes up into boat pose. Now, trust me, we are making our way back down. We're just gonna have a little fun first. So bring your weight into your right butt cheek. Lift your left butt cheek off the floor. Reach the hands to the left. Now stay on that right butt cheek. See if you can come down into your low boat. And then back up. And then change onto the left side. Hands reaches to the right. So this side is off the floor. Come down. And back up. And change sides. Whee! This is fun. We go down. Comes up. Change sides. Down. Up. We are halfway. That's the good news. 2 more on each side. Up. Change sides. Down. Up. Last time. And down. Up. Change sides. Come to the middle. We come into a low boat in the middle. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Told you we were landing on the floor eventually. Bend your feet in or your knees in. We're coming into a bridge pose. So roll the hips up. Shuffle the shoulder blades together, and if you can, clasp the hands underneath you as you open up the front body. We're only doing one of these. So of course, if you do have a desire to go into your full wheel pose, you can go there. Otherwise, stay in your bridge. Pushing the feet into the floor and forwards. Keep opening up the chest, moving the shoulder blades closer together. We are here for 3 more breaths. And gently release everything to the floor. We're going to come into twisted roots. So bring your right leg, cross it fully over the left. You might even be able to cross the ankles as well here, but not necessary. Move the hips over to the right. Bring the knees into your chest. Open the arms. And then let the legs drop towards the left side. If it's too much to have that full bind of the feet, you can come into your normal supine twist. And just close the eyes, take some slow breaths here. And gently release the legs. Come back to center. Just place the hips back to the middle. We're going to go straight to the other side. So left leg crosses over right. Bring the thighs to the belly. Maybe you can cross the ankles too. We're going to shuffle the hips over to the left and drop the knees over to the right. Keep the arms wide. Now, if your knees can't touch the floor, then it's probably better to go into a supine twist where the bottom leg is straight so that you don't put so much pressure on your back here. And then release the legs, coming back through the middle. Just to finish off with our stretches, we're going to come into a happy baby. So grab a hold of the insides of your feet, or maybe you want to hold your toes, your big toes. Draw the knees down into the armpits. And you might want to go a little bit side to side here. Maybe you want to stretch out one leg and the other to get a bit more into the hamstrings. And then bring the feet down to the floor. Stretch the legs long as you stretch the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Just let your body land on your mat here for Shavasana. So wiggle your way in as you need to. And just take a few deeper breaths here to bring yourself into the present, into your body. Let your awareness drop inwards. Let your body melt downwards. We have a couple of minutes here. Really take this time for yourself. Make sure that you give yourself these last 2 minutes of practice. And I will let you know when to come out. So just close the eyes and enjoy the stillness, which can be very rare these days. Just you, your yoga mat, and your breath. Coming back to your breath, if you drifted off, bring your awareness back into the body. See if with the last couple breaths here you can melt the body a little bit heavier and softer into your mat. Letting go of that last tension you're holding on to. Get really nice and heavy. And then you can gently start moving into your fingers and your toes, your ankles and your wrists. Once more, you can reach the arms overhead and your body long. Take a deep breath in. And then hugging the knees into the chest, either staying on your back or you can roll over to one side as well. Have a moment, giving yourself a nice, warm, loving hug. Maybe give your body a thank you for what it did for you in this practice, regardless of how you thought it went. You showed up, your body moved. The benefits are available even if you don't get into the hardest postures or if you forget the sequence. And then making your way up to a seat, however you want to. Crossing the legs, hands to heart center, closing the eyes. Just notice how your body feels now. There's usually a bit of a lightness coming from all the energy circulating the body after a practice like this. And then you can bow the head to the fingertips, and we bow in gratitude to ourselves, to the practice, and to each other. Namaste.